Guys, what's going on? Mike here. A little morning chat for you guys, and I wanted to talk about, just dealing with stress and stress in the relationship, also with the goals that you have set for yourself and achieving those goals. So, one thing that I've been kind of talking about consistently with people and individuals, often on their own, is how people really truly get stressed out. And so let's talk about stress. And the first thing that I'd like to say in general, knowing from a person who's been through it and who's dealt with it at a very high level, it's real, okay? Stress is real, and it's normal to have stress because you're human. Like that's just no matter what anyone tells you, no matter what anyone's life looks like, they would be in general lying to you if they didn't tell you they had some form of stress in it. It could be good, could be bad, could be high levels. They could be dealing with it efficiently. They may not be dealing with it. They could be suppressing it. But somehow, you've got stress in your life. So the first thing is just grab a hold and to think stress is real. And it's okay to have it. You're not different than anyone else. It's not like, oh my God, I'm the only person in this world that has stress. It's not true. You're just like everyone else. If you didn't have stress, then you'd be severely different from the rest of the world. So stop judging yourself on the fact of whether or not you're the only one who has stress or that type of stress. Because I'll tell you what, there are hundreds, probably thousands of people out there that have pretty close to the identical stress that you have. So you don't have to more or less think to, oh my gosh, I'm just out here in an island off all on my own, thinking that no one can relate, no one has it, and I'm the only person in this world, so I would never want to tell anybody that I have stress or what that stress is. Two, when dealing with stress, I will say this. When dealing with stress, I found it for me, whether it was with my goals or not with my goals, that the more I talked about my stress, just talked about it. Doesn't mean I got to get into the details of it, but if I talked about what I'm going through or what I'm dealing with my inner circle, the people that meant the most to me, that I was able to take it out of me and put it out there. But put it out there so that I could get support. And support doesn't mean problem solved. It just means to get support. When you put it out, you're like, hey, I'm not at 100% right now, or hey, you're basically saying I need help without saying I need help. You're just putting it out there. And it's also allowing you not to implode. And you will. Your body will shut down. You'll fry your system. You will start to become an introvert. Trust me on that. You will do all those things, and then one day, it will all just implode. You either snap on someone, some things. You like I said, you'll end up in the hospital. You'll end up with health issues. You'll end up with doctors, and you'll be like, I don't know what's going on, and nobody can find it out. And EIO. So my say would find an outlet to talk about it, not release it like, oh, I work out hard and I'm intense and I'm releasing my stress. I mean, literally get it out there. Okay. And then not finally, but the other one is this. This is a big one that I learned. Let's not say the big one yet. Let's just say this. Let's say the big one. Forget it. The big one is this. Is that you're going to have good days and bad days, and they're acceptable. And the only way that good days and bad days are going to pass, and this is the truth about stress, the only way that good days and bad days are going to pass is time. Pure and simple is time. You don't have your aunt, your uncle, your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your best friend from college. There is no one that has the secret sauce that are going to be like, oh, it's going to go away if you do this. And you'll have problem solvers in your life. And they'll be like, you know what you need to do? You need to cut that person out. You need to stop eating this. You need to do that. And they go nuts. And they start giving you an agenda of what you need to do. Truth is, what you need to do is realize that you're going to have good days, good moments, bad moments. And that time, as long as you're dealing with it efficiently, time will make that pass. I promise you. And when I say time, this is one of the, I've been using this analogy because it was given to me at one point by a really good friend of my attorney. Here's the deal. We all look at a tree and, we want to push it over, or we want to chop it down. If that's the goal, is to push that tree, get it out of the way, and chop it down. And don't write me and say that I'm cruel to trees and that I'm doing bad things to trees, okay? Because I pushed it down and I'm not replanting. Don't do it, please. I love trees. So, but here's the deal. You look at that tree, and we are ingrained to fix things immediately. So what do we want? We want that tree down. We want it to be pushed over. We want it to go away. We want it to be, we want that impasse to be no longer an impasse. So we're sitting there swinging as hard as we can with our axe, trying to find the right chainsaw. We're trying to find the right chain to wrap around the right bulldozer that pull that thing out in one movement. Well, let me tell you, with life, that doesn't happen, okay? It doesn't. What happens is that you have to swing the axe efficiently and consistently. That's it. The tree will fall over time when it's meant to fall. Let me say that again. The tree will fall over time when it's meant to fall, as long as you're consistently making good swings. That's it. So when you're stressed, I'm just asking you to understand those few things that, hey, you probably should talk about it and not let it implode you. You should recognize that it's real. And then don't try and chop it down in one swing, because then when it doesn't fall in one swing, it's going to drive you even more crazy and insane. So you're going to swing efficiently. You're just going to chop. And each time you chop, that means you're taking a piece of it. And before you know it, you're a fourth of the way through. Then you're halfway through. Then you're a third. And each time you get deeper into that chop, the tree gets more and more vulnerable to fall down. It's like, it's only got standing on 90% now. Now it's only on 80%. And eventually, over time, the tree will fall. So how does that relate to you and the results? Here's the deal. Just continue to work out. Continue to do your nutrition. And just consistently chop that tree of your goal that has to do with your results. That's really what you need to do, is just be like, how am I going to get that down? How am I going to turn it to 99? To only be a 99 stable, 98 stable, 97 stable. As long as that you can consistently chop, regardless of being able to see the results or not, you're going to produce success. You will alleviate the stress, and you'll always be moving forward. So, guys, I'll just say, in closing, with your goal, guys, realize it takes time. That goal that you've made, whatever it is, I want to lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds. I want to look like this or that, or bigger muscles, or I want to be, I want to look a certain way. I will just tell you this. If it took you a year to put on 40 pounds, it's really, truly not going to take you overnight to get rid of it. You're going to have to understand, you put time and effort into creating the dysfunction. Now you're going to have to put time and effort to get rid of it. Maybe sometimes even double. That's the way life is. It's not like, oh my gosh, I put on 40 pounds, I'm going to take it off in 2 weeks. It doesn't happen that way. Okay? You're going to have to put in the time. So that's what I would say with your goals. Don't get discouraged. Understand that you put in time to create this function, to create the situation that you're in. So now it's going to take some time, some effort, and some consistency, and some chopping over time to achieve your success. So, relax. Don't get so stressed out. And I'll see you guys later.